Hey designers, it's Mian, and in this chapter you will learn about UX design process. As we have mentioned previously, we will understand UX design as a creative process. If you have misgivings about your creativity, don't panic, everyone has. Luckily, during the times there were created lots of various frameworks fitting the creative process like the UX design process. Those frameworks will lead your creativity and align all needed activities to achieve awesome products solving real problems. Probably the most famous framework is the design thinking method, which we use also in Atheros. The design thinking process is based on the book called The Sciences of the Artificial, written by Herbert Scott in 1969. Designers or design teams use design thinking to solve not defined or simply unknown problems. It basically means that you will face two problems and cases that weren't already solved. The design thinking process is divided into the 6 following steps. The process starts with a phase called empathizing. In this step, you should understand the user's needs and problems that should be solved with the designed platform. Usually it's done through UX research techniques like interviews, surveys, or focus groups. Empathizing is very important because in this step, we will uncover all customers' expectations, which might have a big impact on the overall business success. After empathizing, there is defining step, where designers collect all information gained in the previous step and choose the most important and significant user problems. User personas are fictional characters presenting a particular group of users. Usually we include more detailed info about the demographic data, goals, pay points, frustrations, motivations, favorite brands, and so on. Once we have a clear view of users, we are responsible for searching for solutions for them. In the ideation phase, you should generate ideas and try to find new or traditional ways how you can help your target users. Try to think outside the box and come up with new innovative solutions. In this course, we will deal mainly with the prototyping phase, where designers come up with interactive prototypes showing the real structure of the final product. There are various types of prototypes based on how detailed they are, but all those stuff we will discover later. If you have your prototype ready, you test it out on the real users to know if it really works as you expected. Very often it just happens that it's not like you imagine. Not only in this stage, you should keep in your mind that this process is not linear. We will validate our findings, we will research users again and come up with the new solutions before the prototype will be pushed to the implementation stage where developers program your design. Simply, I want to say that you can jump back through the particular steps before the design is implemented. Another very important principle of the design thinking process is that design thinking was the first framework which described the human-centering principle. What does it mean for the UX design process? We will not start with the creation of the super cool visuals. First, we will be focused on the understanding of the real problems of the target users. If you think you are able to think like a user, trust me, it's not enough because we will design for humans, not for nice but nonsense shots on social media. Let's take a look at the following overview where we can see the 5 main phases with examples of UX design activities. Of course, some of those activities are on the border of 2 phases, but it's a great overview showing particular activities divided into the design thinking phases. I think that's all for the design thinking method for now, but I have just one more point. Of course, there are lots of other frameworks like the Double Diamond framework and many more. Designers lead a never-ending discussion of which of those framework is the best one. In my point of view, there is no right answer. Every framework has some advantages and disadvantages, but if a company or a user is able to adapt a framework exactly to the condition of a project, you can't say that it is wrong to use Double Diamond or design thinking or whatever. It's also not about choosing one framework and then never changing it. You will be forced to face various problems and project conditions. My tip is to be open-minded to the new principles and always search for them. Study frameworks and always take the best from each one. This was the last chapter of this module. In the next module you can look forward to learning about a tool called Figma where we will do the majority of our activities. Thank you for watching this video, don't forget to complete the quiz and see you soon!